Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Перец, и я продолжаю проходить игру за консул. Итак, конечно, я это записываю заранее, я хотел подождать вашего мнения в комментариях, но я уже выбор свой сделал. Если выбор будет неправильным, у нас будет по-прежнему второе прохождение. Напоминаю, что я уже, ближе, уже точно определяю, что у нас будет второе прохождение. 80% того, что у нас будет второе прохождение, если мне пятый эпизод не...
I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip. I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong. Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
Да. Надеюсь, я сделал правильный выбор. Так, у нас с медом проблем нет. Кармелийского дат бы. Потому что тратить очки действия на, там, например... Если мне не разочарует пятый эпизод, а я думаю, что мне не разочарует, дай бог, чтобы не разочаровал, как... Life is Strange меня не разочаровал, но... Не знаю, мне просто показалось, что... Просто выбор никак-то не влияет на сюжет. А тут, в принципе, я не знаю, разочарует мне пятый эпизод, не разочарует. Не знаю. Я напоминаю, ребят, что мы пятый эпизод будем проходить на стриме. Мы знаем, что у нас... В принципе, у нас все готово. Смотрю, на причале надо встретиться. Конечно, с очки действия сейчас просто можно 2 очка действия профигачить где-нибудь. Нет, все-таки уже... И нашел часть подсказок, указывающую на... Я не нашел не все, я не нашел часть подсказок, указывающую на то, как выглядит копье Лонгин. Я вроде все находил, ладно. Level up? Нет? Нет, level up все-таки. Итак, я думаю, что уклонение надо качать. Конечно, тут надо все качать, но... Уклонение... Переводческая наука... Надо уклонение чуть-чуть качнуть. В принципе, можно качнуть до конца уклонение, чтобы больше к нему возвращаться. Либо науку качнуть. Но, в принципе, можно... Что сделать? Давай качать до конца. Просто уклонение. Все очки действия у нас все-таки, да.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
Ну тут, в принципе, выбора нет, то что языкознание и допрос вроде, да. Конечно, сейчас уже мало опыта дается. Встретиться с матерью на причале. Нужно обойти дом. И я, конечно, не уверен, что я сделал правильный выбор, но...
Sticking your nose everywhere again.
Wow, what's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur, I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Серьезно,
Look,
нет, конечно.
I don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't bank on getting rid of me so easily, Derichet. Where have you been?
I'm still looking for my mother, if you can believe it. I've been in the manor basement to check if she might have gone lost.
And did you find her?
No, not a trace.
I'm warning you, Derichet. I have got my eye on you. I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is up. Give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the servants.
Ну это вроде не слабость, да? Ну ладно, попробуем.
Remind me, who did you hear making these alleged charges against me?
His Eminence Piaget and Monsieur von Wollner were discussing them when I joined them.
And remind me, during the conference, which side were His Eminence and Mr. von Wollner on?
Sir Gregory. But what has that got to do with it?
And did it not occur to you for a single instant that they might have been speaking about me in front of you on purpose? To manipulate you? I trust them to detect novices who are likely to be taken in, yes.
Those sons of whores. Ah! So that's how they see me.
Be careful to make sure the conference keeps on going ahead smoothly, though. Please. It would grieve me to have to report you to Lord Mortimer.
No, of course. I'll make sure those two bastards get what they've got coming. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
That's right. Go play somewhere else. See you later, monsieur.
Я не...
Come on. I have to hurry up and join my mother at the wharf now.
Наверное, так лучше обойти. Через библиотеку, да? Ну, проще через библиотеку, наверное, да? Чтобы не рисковать, я использовал якорцы. В принципе, якорцы я не знаю, как работают, честно. Надо потом посмотреть. Мы на втором прохождении. Я уже думаю о втором прохождении, уже как можно больше думаю о втором прохождении, поэтому... Так, якорцы перестали действовать. Так, он волю читает, нет. Мне не до него. Времени нет.
Ah, Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
Серьезно. А?
Come closer, please. It's time we had a little chat.
What's wrong, my lord? Tell me. What's with all the bodyguards?
Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah.
Пытались.
I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons. She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
You've been Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been among mankind?
Oh, I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
If I follow you, you must have witnessed some of the greatest moments in history.
You could certainly say that, yes.
I've noticed that you have a passion for the Crusades.
Among other things, yes. Mainly the third. It was during the siege of St. Joan of Arc that I took possession of Lord Mortimer.
And you've never changed skins or bodies since?
I have used other envelopes, but only to carry out very short tasks. Apart from that, indeed, I have been able to retain the identity of William Alexander Mortimer throughout the centuries.
Did you experience ancient Rome?
Oh, yes. Luxury and decadence, Louis. My family did indeed reign supreme, But from this period I retain only the works of my friend, Marcus Vitruvius Pollio.
Мне кажется, что-то не
Did you know
так.
ancient
Он хочет
Egypt?
предложить...
Oh yes, yes. We were gods on earth in those days.
What did men call you then?
Amenhotep IV.
The 10th pharaoh of the 18th dynasty?
Ooh, I see you're a connoisseur, Louis. Impressive.
Did you know ancient Greece?
In many ways, yes. One day Pericles, the next Parmenides. Just the memory of the time I spent working on acoustics with Pythagoras, well, it moves me quite deeply, to tell the truth.
Pericles. He's the one who brought Athens to its golden age, isn't he?
In a way, yes.
He established democracy and then died during an epidemic. It wasn't so long after his 2 sons passed away. Isn't that right?
Excuse me, Louis, I would rather not relive any more of that, if you don't mind.
You seem to be fascinated by Christ. You weren't him, were you?
Oh, no, not at all. He was my father, though. Strange as it seems.
I beg your pardon? Am I dreaming? Ugh, please tell me I'm dreaming.
We should have the chance to talk about all that again later, but yes, he was my father. All the mythology surrounding Jesus of Nazareth really stems from my father's prideful need to show himself among men.
And you truly have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
And what do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
Of course you do. And you expect me to believe that, I suppose.
Да ладно.
Louis, demon is just a word. It all depends on what
Ну,
exists
я ж не
beneath the
знал-то.
surface.
Надо
I
якобс
understand
использовать.
that this isn't easy. The culture of men is centered on the fact that demons are responsible for all the evils on earth.
But if it's the same in every single culture, then maybe there might be something to it. Don't you think?
Certainly there is something to it. Control. Man has spent his existence wishing to believe
У него
in the
нет слабости, мне
supernatural
кажется.
and imposing his belief on others. What could be more convenient for manipulating the masses? A perfect, inaccessible being and a plethora of demons in every one. The perfect idea to relieve men of all responsibility while still finding them guilty.
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a
Хорошо сказано.
supernatural creature. We are all part of a grand design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels. Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it
Sure.
is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are,
Broken.
because a large number of our kind remain hidden, or never reveal themselves even to us.
You're the devil incarnate.
The devil? I'm not saying that all Judeo-Christian folklore hasn't served us, but the truth is, of course, something quite different. Please, don't look at us through the primitive prism of religions. I am not hiding any horns or goat's feet, Louis. I have no tail.
Why do you bring up folklore? You mean that you've taken advantage of people's beliefs?
No, not exactly. I mean that we in fact created them from scratch. It is amazing to see how mankind has such a strong need to believe in something superior to itself. It was very instructive for what was
Верни
to
копье,
come.
короче, говорит. Ну сейчас, короче, другие вопросы.
Why should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to, Louis. If you are still in doubt about the demons, I can assure you that won't last long.
But why me?
Why do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that. Don't worry.
What has my mother got to do with all this?
She embarked on a crusade many years ago to kill all the demons.
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
The old book was Al-Azif, wasn't it?
Did she speak about it?
Not so long ago, yes.
Indeed, it was already Al-Azif. She wanted to unlock the secrets.
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
How would you qualify your species, scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
Ну, у него же этот... у него же этот усиление, наука у него же, поэтому...
My lord, to tell you the truth, I don't see myself as a scientist.
Well, consider us as a simple species still unknown to most of men.
У него же
Thus
этот,
we are born. We have the
как бы
capacity to
устойчивость к
change
науке,
bodies,
поэтому я
that
не
is
хочу
all.
просто брать этот. Так, здесь все, да?
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you. Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
The voice in Elizabeth's head. It was you.
It was my father, to be precise.
If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets. Once the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection during which we are allowed to be persuasive, but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy what reflection and pleasure you can.
But how do you agree on global policy?
Locally, we often have competing interests, and sometimes we start wars between men which are linked to our disagreements. Most of the time, our father steps in and gives directives, which my family follow to the letter. Indeed, in my opinion, it is high time we moved on.
What do you mean?
I mean that a new era must begin. The old monarchic regimes are outdated, and it's time to evolve.
So, von Borchert, he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis. And with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What, you mean the Al-Azif?
No, I already know that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it. I was thinking of von Borchert. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
He's a prisoner at our headquarters in Paris.
All right. I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Ну, убеждение его... Ну, логика, в принципе.
I've got an idea, but it might seem stupid.
Trust me.
Am I one? I mean, am I a demon?
Would you like that?
No, I don't think so. I'm just a man, and that's fine with me.
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth.
Пиздёж,
Where do you
мать.
think that natural, charismatic presence
Нет.
comes from? Your talent
Нет,
must already
нет,
have
мать,
manifested
мать.
itself
Я доверяю
somehow.
матери больше,
Have
чем ей
you
себе.
ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's
Have you
absurd.
never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
Не, один раз.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time.
Нет,
Your spirit
нет,
wanders
это
My
пиздёж.
mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to
I-
you.
What do you mean?
Пиздёж.
I would rather you found this out from her
Пиздёж,
own lips,
пиздит,
but
пиздит. Вот
it's important
врет
that you
и
know.
краснеет.
Sarah
Просто это врешь.
is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable...
Врет и еще раз врет.
No, it's not possible.
You are my son.
Врет. Еще раз. Брехло, конечно же, брехло.
Well, well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns.
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid. Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jacques, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Come on. Don't tell me you believe all that crap, do you? Pull yourself together, man. There's nothing to prove that anything he told us is true.
Серьезно. Ну, надо, чтобы у него мне было 2 шанса. Хотя бы 2 шанса. Ну, я думаю, что он врет. Мортимер врет. Золотой эликсир, блин, ну придется золотой эликсир тратить.
Well, well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns.
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid.
Потому что видение, у него бы рассказал, что у него каждый раз видение происходит, но это Я не могу материться, ребят, меня просто на маты идут.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul.
Психология этикет у него, я знаю.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Jack, I've only just...
Придется уклонение делать. Хотя не хочется тратить. Давай еще раз. Двоечку.
Well.
Уклонение.
Now you're his bastard.
Уклонение
You
придется
really
использовать.
took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns.
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid. Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Monsieur, you don't know the whole story. You ought to...
Да ты серьезно? Ну у него, я так и думал, что уклонение у него, блин. Смотри, сейчас я все перепробую, и мне кажется, что это не так. Уклонение, устойчивость у него, окей.
Well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns.
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid. Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
How dare you threaten me then?
So that's it, is it? You've gone over to his side, have you? It didn't take you too long, did...
Последняя попытка. Сейчас я не удивлюсь, если опять это будет провал. Просто я не удивлюсь. Еще раз золотой эликсир. Капец, сколько я переиграл уже. Последняя вот это.
Well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns.
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot
Я уже
your
сколько раз...
kid. Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
Посмотри, сейчас...
Stop me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like.
У него уклонение и,
He's in your
по-моему,
soul.
добро. Я
I
уже...
never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Monsieur Peru, I don't even know what this is all about.
It's quite simple. You're like them.
If that's enough to make me unforgivably evil, then I prefer you shoot. But I don't feel as if I've changed. I'm still the same man I was an hour ago.
They will corrupt you. It's inevitable.
And I won't be able to resist, like you are now.
Well...
Give me the benefit of the doubt. Think about it a moment.
So, what are you gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
Никак. Допрос, стоп, у него допрос же, по-моему, да? Если я прав, что у него допрос. Так, Жак Перу. Да, допрос у него. Значит, смотри. Манипуляция. Блин, манипулирование. Попробую.
Jack, I can assure you that what Lord Mortimer just told me makes no difference.
That's what you think. But you're already in his hands. And you don't even know it, Louis.
No, Jack, it's the contrary. Everything that's been happening here has been carefully planned by the Golden Order for months. And everything is going exactly as planned. Lower your weapon. It's all right. It's over. You'll make it through. And you're going to get your life back.
You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it. But it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me.
О,
You're going to be held accountable, and you will lose everything, starting with your freedom and then your head.
I told you, I don't care.
Not about yourself, maybe, but what about your daughter? It wouldn't be the same for her, would it?
Shut up! Shut up!
She will be alone in a world that you know is hostile. What will become of her?
That's true, but...
Don't abandon her. Not a second time. It's your last chance, my friend. It's over. Come now, monsieur.
You know what I told you. Evil and good depend on you, and not on your nature.
Yes, it's true, and the same holds true for all of us.
Monsieur Peru, I am willing to overlook this latest scene. You can thank my son for that. I think, however, that you ought to take your leave for your good and ours, as well as that of your daughter.
мне кажется, что Мортимер врет. Еще раз говорю, я верю больше матери своей, хоть и пускай будет она мне не родная.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
No, not really.
I'm impressed by your ability to remain composed, not to let yourself become overwhelmed by your emotions. For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself.
Нет.
You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing.
Он
Trust yourself.
Мне кажется,
It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is crying.
мне кажется, он почувствовал силу Луи и принял к ним приход.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Вот!
Well done, Louis.
Вот.
Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think
Я
about
говорю еще раз.
But it'd be a violation of their most intimate thoughts, wouldn't it?
To begin with, there's nothing obliging you to do it. You already had the
Я
ability
говорю еще
without
раз.
even
Он
knowing.
врет, он
I
его
just
не сын,
gave
просто
you the option of
пытается
putting it
как-то
into
психологически
practice.
повлиять
You
на
ought.
Луи.
Moreover,
Я не хочу
it
эту
would be
концовку.
wrong to
Может, потом во
evoke
втором
morality.
прохождении посмотрим, может, что
Every
правда будет.
species is different, Louis, and this is the way we are made. That's all there is to it. You are free to use this talent or not. And what's more, it will be up to you to decide what to do with the thoughts you read. That is where the values of right and wrong do come into play. There are also a few rules you need to know that
Свежая
govern
кровь.
this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourselves will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy, and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later, if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
Да ты серьезно? Чтение мыслей. Теперь вы можете читать мысли собеседника. При каждом чтении мысли тратится 1 очко эссенции. Вы можете вернуть 1 очко, если столкнетесь с устойчивостью 2, если вернете... если воспользуетесь слабостью 3, если выпьете настойку якорцов. Вот! Вот почему якорцы нужны. Ладно, не буду читать, не буду читать. Ну, эксперимент проэкспериментировать надо. Нет, нет,
You're
нет.
right. I need to go now.
Нет, я не верю.
See you later, Lord Mortimer.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
А можно почитать чтение мыслей матери, кстати говоря. Она же не знает, что я... Ну, я не верю ему, я не
It's
верю.
not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
Я вот не верю ему. Вот не верю я ему. Не верю. Я буду концовку на человеческую концовку. Потом, может, демонскую, не знаю. Ну, такой поворот, конечно, что это можно было предположить. Но я не верю ему. Не верю. Не верю. Не верю. Да ладно!
Emily, what are you doing here? You wouldn't have seen... Mother? No! No, what's
Охрень.
happened? No, Mother! No!
She's ruined my life, Louis. I am sorry.
What were you thinking?
Emma meant everything to me. Your mother destroyed everything by shooting her. She was me, and I was her. Dear God, I beg you, make him kill me. I've had enough of it all. I no longer have the strength in me.
Подожди, логика у нее устойчивость, да? Блин.
I needed to talk to her. She was going to tell me everything.
I am sorry. I did what Emma would have done.
Подожди, только я знаю, что устойчивость. О, отлично. Ай.
Get out of here. Why have you always lied to me? Why didn't you ever tell me I was his son?
Вот теперь кому поверить-то? Я не успел спасти Шару до решения. Я позволил застрелить Сару до решения. Я не узнал, о чем лгала Сара до решения. Я мог поговорить с Мануэлем Годоем. Ну это да. Я не успел спасти Сару. А как я мог спасти Сару-то? Да пофиг. Пофиг, честно, ребят. Пофиг. Ха, манускриптов нет. Манускриптов-то нет. Поехали. Что делать теперь? Ну как я мог спасти... Я как мог спасти мать? Ну я ей... Просто тупо. Жестокий.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies.
Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people.
I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
Ну дар, конечно, это дар.
No. No, this is an advantage. I could get used to this pretty quickly, I think.
Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me.
Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn.
Надо спросить про настоящую мать
It's enough
еще.
to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore.
Пиздёж.
Hold yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute.
Отворить дверь. Ну, конечно. Чё делать-то? Вот действительно, чё делать-то?
Sir Gregory?
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Конечно, нет. Это смешно.
How long has our family been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
What do you mean, exactly?
Are you trying to get information from me?
No, not at all. I was just wondering why that particular question seemed to disturb you.
Let us not insist then. You yourself weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
Ух ты, убеждение. Ну хотя бы нашел. Так.
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Кто глава семьи?
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
Кто наша мать? А скажи мне тогда, пожалуйста.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do.
Золотой эликсир теперь мне нужен.
But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One
Again.
thing you must understand, regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself, is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help, and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
Well, if our goal is to direct the future of humanity, it'd work out easier through a monarchic system rather than a democracy.
I see you're a quick learner. From now on, you know the fence that separates William from the rest of the family.
If only he would stop steering the destinies of certain countries like France or the United States of America in such a dangerous direction. It has taken centuries
хоть
for
знаем, но
our
я
family
уверен.
to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Are you trying to warn me that I'm in danger?
That, Louis, will be up to you to choose. Most of all, make sure you don't pick the wrong side. William has had all the time he needs to think about this. You do not. I'm sorry to say this, but this first choice might well be of capital importance to your future. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
О, ну теперь мне пригодятся якорцы. У меня вообще полный зашквар с этими витаминчиками. Зашквар с витаминчиками. Поговорите с Мортимером в его кабинете. Задание. Мне нужно найти мед, кармелийскую воду, золотой эликсир обязательно нужно найти. Капец. Ну, поворот сюжета. Ну что? Блин, ну это неожиданно, конечно. Ну, в принципе, можно было этого ожидать, можно было предположить об этом, эту штуку. Игра вылетела. Да не, просто подгружается. Вроде запись идет. Я надеюсь на это. Да, ну я думаю, что уже до конца 4-го эпизода мы дойдем. Ну это реально поворот сюжета, неожиданно, конечно. Ну для меня неожиданно, честно говоря, но я не знаю. Смотри, я столкнусь с очками действия. Блин.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Закрыто. Но я пока похожу, все равно-то особняк уже теперь, считай, по наследству мой. Ну, вот так, шутку. Ну, блин, я не верю, честно. Я вот не верю. Понятно, что сейчас способности у нас разовьются, но я не верю.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Emily, can I come in?
No, it's not a good time. Not right now. Leave me alone.
Психология.
I can tell from your voice that there's something wrong. Let me in. We have to talk, Emily.
I said no, goddamn you.
Я хочу любовную связь с Эмили. Пусть мне это стоит всего, хоть сколько очков действия, но я хочу увидеть любовную связь с Эмили настоящую, хоть у нее муж. Пофиг. К сожалению, Адамс, да, еще Адамс, да. Адамс. Но Адамс ушла. И правильно сделал, потому что я не хочу, чтобы она страдала. А вот Эмили пускай пострадает. Но сам Эмили сестра. Да, главное сестра. Не лагай. Сейчас у нас, конечно, очков... У нас не меда. Не золотой эликсир мне сейчас необходимо.
You've been drinking. Why aren't I surprised?
Не удивлен. Лагает. Ну, хотя бы не так
Do you
сильно.
think you'll find the solution in alcohol?
Думаете, алкоголь может решить все проблемы?
Get out of here, Louis.
Выход
I
там.
told you not to come in.
First your sister, now my mother? How far will your anger go?
Do you really think I'm not suffering? You know nothing. You understand nothing.
On the contrary, everything that goes on in here is much bigger than you and me. You made your choices and now you're going to have to take responsibility for them. Look, I must tell you something important. Emily, listen to me.
I'm fed up with talking.
It's about what's happening here. It's about Mortimer and Holm.
I know they are demons.
That's not all.
Go on.
I'm one of them, Emily. I'm a demon too.
I know.
But how?
Sir Gregory stopped by to tell me. He wanted to bid me a welcome.
I don't understand.
Welcome to the family.
You? You're his daughter?
Mortimer's daughter, Louis.
That makes you my sister?
Yes, just the thought of the night when I suggested that we... I feel so ashamed, Louis. And that means Emma is your sister too.
Shit. I spent the night with my own sister?
I was attracted to you from the moment we first spoke on the boat.
Офигеть, просто. Что еще можно?
Do you realize what that means? I'm a monster.
And I am one as well. When I think of my feelings for you, that feeling. It hurts all of a sudden.
Да не лагай! Ай-яй-яй, успел, что? Успел!
She's there. I can feel her inside me. She's trying to read my thoughts. Emily, don't do that. Get out of my mind. Let me remind you that it's forbidden between demons.
Sorry, Louis. I didn't want to.
I have a sister.
It's very strange for me too. A sister for a brother.
Yes.
Yes. I must get some rest. I must ask you to leave me now.
All right, but don't finish that bottle.
Don't start now. I would like to get some sleep.
I'll be leaving you then. Thank you, Emily.
Что-то лагануло, так я думал, что сейчас профигачу. Мне нужен золотой эликсир. Или я. Очень много нужно.
Dear E, Iris.
Ну да, сюжетные повороты и не только. Не лагай. О, спасибо. Ну, ладно. Допустим. Хорошо, больше не будем здесь в смысле Эмили. Ну, хотя бы что-то знаем, окей. О! Еще лучше. Спасибо. Пригодится. Сержак Перо. Ну, зайдем. Чё бы и нет. Ну, надо идти уже к Мортимеру и заканчивать 4-й эпизод. Ну, не знаю. О! Жак! Мы поговорим с тобой. Побазарить надо. Мне кажется, что ты хочешь побазарить. Не лагай. Сколько раз я жизнь тебе спасал, а, Жак? Ты мне дважды должен уже, дважды. Нет, один раз. Потому что второй раз это просто поступок. Но я точно один раз. Ты мне должен жизнь. Это что я хочу, чтобы ты остался. Ты мне должен, Жак. Ты мне должен жизнь. Поэтому поехали, давай. Не лагай.
Leave me, Riche. I want nothing more to do with you. I'll have left within the hour, and I wish never to see you again for the rest of my life.
Ты думаешь? Я уверен, что мы еще встретимся. Конечно, напряженка с этими лекарствами, но и нет проблем. В принципе, пока нет проблем. 2 очка действия, 4 очка действия можно восстановить, если что. Так что нормально. 4, 5, 9, да, 9. Сюжетные повороты или не только, да? Ну, что-то лагает слишком сильно. Но я не хочу вставать на сторону Мортимера. Пусть мы поссоримся, пусть я не верю ему. Ну, хотя я использую способности, я уже так... Ну, не знаю, второе прохождение. Что можно на втором прохождении сделать? Стать на сторону Мортимера. Вот что я сделаю. Я стану на сторону Мортимера.
Louis, busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
Me? No, nothing at all. And you?
I would like to be able to say yes, but it's been dead quiet. The only one with anything to say is Duke Manuel. But with that accent of his, I don't understand a word he says. It's exasperating.
Right. I've wasted enough time. I'll keep our conversation to myself, Mr. President.
Anyway, I must be going now.
See you later, Louis.
Это комната Адамс, да, по-моему. Сейчас все, кто против, будут... Я буду против, вот честно. Я против того, чтобы отдать вот этот...
Dante's paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Я встану на сторону холма, даже пусть я против. Вот первое прохождение, самое такое актуальное. Я против. Я даже не верю ему. Вот честное слово, не верю, что я демон. Просто он хочет приманить меня.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Гер ван Вульнер. Йоган ван Вульнер. Вульнер. О, можно зайти. Мне нужно что-то найти. Я ищу какой-нибудь... Кстати говоря, у нас закончился...
Why is the study in such a mess? Looks like Vulner's planning something. The signs of obscurantism.
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Vulner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned.
Бдительность 5 очков действия.
It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Vulner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room. What a mess. Looks like Vulner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
Пять очков действия, а? Я думаю, что можно как-то по-другому сделать, а? Ну, либо найти кармелийскую воду, одно из двух.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner.
Мед!
I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
Подумать, да 4 очка действия, 6 очков действия, посмотри-ка. Ну это дешевле будет. Дешевле, чем 5. Есть еще дешевле, а? Или кармелийская вода вообще.
Just clothes.
Только одежда, блин, жалко.
Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind.
Ну это 4. Они...
Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner.
Ладно, давай.
I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
Два меда.
Think, Louis. I know for sure that lime water neutralizes chemical actions, but doesn't work on ink. I must find something else.
Сульфит аммония, татин,
That
сульфата.
sounds vaguely familiar. I can always give it a shot. Yes, it worked. Now I can
Yes.
see it. Sir Gregory, I'll leave Al-Azif at the landing stage at the appropriate time. Yours truly, Johann von Wollner. This is child's play.
Никакого. Ну хотя бы что-то. Можно рассорить братьев, кстати говоря, раз идет речь. Так, это картина. Пошли назад. Ну, в принципе, блин, ну будет 2 меда просахатели. 2, мать его, меда. Кармейскую воду или золотой эликсир. Вот золотой эликсир мне вообще нравится тема. Но у меня ее нет. 2-3 очка эссенции. Ну, да, неплохо, в принципе. Но я оставлю. О, 5 же, здорово.
I haven't the time.
Окей. Ну так он комната Адамс. Я там уже все обыскал. Ну, знаешь, мало ли что. Надо уже серию заканчивать. Конечно, я жду, уже хочу 4-й эпизод закончить. Но мне... Кстати, я хочу проверить кое-что. И надеюсь, что игра не вылетит. Да, идет все хорошо. Нет, все нормально. Продолжить.
June 11th.
Но это мы все знаем. На балкон, в принципе, можно зайти. Ладно. Направо. Вот нужен ли нам алезив?
President George Washington.
Может, у Вашингтона что-то есть. Но мне пусто просто. У меня инвентарь пуст. Я в прошлой серии так хорошо радовался, что у меня и меда полно. А сейчас... Меда кот наплакал. Кармейской воды, да, нет. Но во втором прохождении мы будем уже экономить. Я в плане того, что мед и кармельскую воду. Якорцы вообще непонятно, о чем идет речь. Не, ну в принципе, якорцы используются для того, чтобы искать устойчивость и слабость. Но это только во время диалогов. И в принципе, что будем качать в первую очередь на... Так, Джордж Вашингтон, что у нас письма?
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me.
Нет, я не хочу. Еще раз говорю, я не хочу... вот честно, первое прохождение я хочу оставить все как есть. Может, мы историю даже поменяем. Честное слово.